We starting. All right. Music done. Music done. Music done. Music done up. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. Jimmy Spaghetti was good, but I need y'all to get on fucking Twitch. Pin comment Twitch. We reacting to Black and White. This shit's gonna be funny. So let's fucking get to this shit right now. What up Twitch? What up YouTube? What up everybody? What's good? How y'all doing today? We back. We about to check out Black and White. It's a show about black and white people. Fucking what's it called again? Black and white people switching spots, doing blackface and whiteface, and fucking, you know, let's just get into this shit, all right? Let's just get into this shit.
My name is Bruno, and I became a black person.
Bruno looks very Italian to me. You don't look black.
No one knew that I was actually black when I had my white makeup on.
For 6 weeks, two families, my family and the black family, got together in a house in the valley in LA, and we decided to swap races.
Would go into makeup and become the opposite race.
Well, that's some
black,
we see.
White.
Okay,
Then we moved in
MK on
together.
CLB, bro. I've been on CLB, bro.
Together, you know, it's not like, you know, you're gonna see them for a little party.
I need y'all on
together,
Twitch.
And
Get on Twitch, guys. Get on Twitch.
No, at night we all live under the same roof.
The whole experience opened my eyes, just made me more aware of my race.
So they're all in the same room.
I'm a pioneer in this because this is.
So they're all in the same roof. They're all under the same roof. We got black and white people all under the fucking same roof. And they switch makeup and go out, do whatever they do, from what I'm understanding. And they go out, they do whatever they do. And people don't know, but they come back in during the night and they live in the same roof. Two families. All right, let's get it.
Something that's never been done.
Changing color to see what it would be like.
It was completely transformative. We got jobs, went shopping.
Hey, white man. We would go out together. He's the honky.
We were undercover. We had hidden cameras. We were sneaking around. Hello. We did it all.
We're the Wurgles, a typical white American family
From Santa
She
Monica.
looked very typical white,
I just wanted to really
white girl. She does, that's definitely what she
into
looked
the
like.
issue of race and see if any flames would emerge.
My mindset in life I get from my father. As an immigrant,
Came to this country starting from scratch and demonstrated
As
that
everybody does,
if
don't
we
they?
want by working extremely hard.
I've never played this game before. I don't know how to play.
I was curious to see how the world would react to me as a black person. Many times I was shocked.
I feel
I'd like to see that.
We are the Sparks family.
We just a typical black family from Atlanta.
White family here, Vietnamese here, white here, Mexican here. Very diverse. We're just like the U.S.
I like the fucking little.
Growing up in
little
Michigan
beat
as
there.
light skin, green eyes, big afro back in the early 70s, it was tough.
I had to fight the darker skinned blacks because I was too light. And then I had to fight the
it'd be like
whites
that.
because I was too dark. So I had
It'd be like
racism
that.
from both sides.
It'd be like that.
Being white felt different. Wow. Very different.
I was raised in a very liberal home, and my folks
All
were
right,
involved
Carmen.
with the civil rights movement. So I had compassion for people who have suffered. By putting on another skin, I wanted to have a sense of what it's like to be black.
I was raised by two hardworking parents who taught me to not use race as an excuse.
She
You,
should have
as an
said two
adult,
working hard black parents.
should know that you just don't call a woman a bitch.
I didn't know that.
I really didn't know what to expect, but
That's on fucking that white woman crying already. God damn. What the fuck? Y'all get on Twitch, watch this shit with me, man.
I like it, but it's not something I would wear.
Oh, I thought you liked it.
I would love to sit here and say that everything was just great, but it wasn't.
Oh, you have lost your damn mind. You can't act black.
I'm kind of waiting for somebody
Can't
to go,
act
hey,
black.
nigga.
You gotta be black.
You know,
That
Y'all
word
get
was
on
still,
Twitch, man.
like
This
dynamite.
black and white
Maybe
shit
sometimes
is
it being
on some shit.
misunderstood.
That's all I
don't
gotta
want
say.
to have
This
to
black and white's
choose
on
my
some shit.
words.
You want to sit on the little lily white pedestal and say shit is not happening in the world, and that's bullshit.
Bruno,
This is gonna be an interesting
what
sixth
happened between
episode
Bruno and myself
to watch.
was really challenging.
This is episode 1
that I think you have no
of
right to have.
Black
I
and
know we
White,
had differences
and we're
going
watching
into
it live on Twitch.
I didn't know how great those
and we're fucking
differences were.
reacting to it.
What are you going to do
Because
about
this is about to be
I
some
don't know how
dumb
we're
shit,
gonna make it.
which we love.
We did
You know, we
something
love
no
dumb
one
shit.
else has
so
ever
follow
done.
the link.
I don't like being made up.
And none of us will be the same again.
I gotta smoke for this. I gotta smoke for
Don't
this.
believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Everybody ain't a stereotype. Just because I look wrong, I'm about to do right. Black as midnight or bright as snow white.
This track is
you
fire.
better do me right or I'ma have to take flight. Put you on nice, blast on you twice. If you a zebra, better come out them stripes. Please don't believe the hype. Everything in the world ain't black and white. Did you get your race car? Did you get your race car?
First day of the project. Let's get it.
My name is Bruno, and during this project, I'm going to become a black person along with my family.
My name is Rose.
I'm 17 years old and I'm a white girl.
It's just so exciting to be a part of this project.
I don't know what's so exciting about being in a project where you're black or white.
Pick up some
Is this some dumb shit?
expectations
Follow
and
the link.
characteristics, and maybe end up walking a little differently.
My name is Carmen, and I'm going to become black. I'm getting spray painted. I'm turning black gradually.
I'm Brian. I'm 40, and I'm going to become a white man.
Still amazed at all these colors making
I can't
white.
believe like
I
the
see
way
browns
the way
and
that man
blues
was
and
like
greens and
smiling at
reds,
it.
but the finished product might look like a white guy.
I'm Nick, and I'm 16, and I'm going to be transformed into a white dude.
They told all these niggas to
My name
laugh.
is Renee.
A little
If I
too much
change
for
the
me.
color of my skin,
A little bit too much for me. Like
see what
how
it's
you gonna be black and smile so much about
Never experienced
becoming
what it's
white?
like
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
I don't know what that means or entails.
The transformation is definitely underway.
I get to learn just how it feels to go out in the world looking black.
In my opinion, it's looking pretty good. Hello, girl.
That's crazy though. What gets me is that
in the mirror and I'm like,
these white people,
damn, I'm white.
Being
like
a former basketball player, I was
the black, when the white people look, when they put their makeup on the white people, they look more like they're not necessarily like
no doubt about it.
no like African black. They're more like Indian looking type shit.
down.
Or like Guyanese, which is like Indian at the end of the day. But yeah, you know, I mean, it's some.
Yes, I do.
Let me know what y'all think about that. Am I right on that? Let me know in the comments about that. Let me know in the comments.
Yeah, I think I'll break out the sticks, play a little golf. Awesome, dude. Awesome. You know, I've been trying to imagine what it's gonna look like
To see Renee and Nick for the first time white.
That nigga definitely look like fucking. He definitely look like Dave Chappelle. I'll say that much. Y'all remember Dave Chappelle on the white face? That it be on some shit. Dave Chappelle on the white face really be on some shit. He actually looked like that. It's actually funny. Bro, I wish they had Dave. Bro, imagine if Dave Chappelle was the one that got to be the black guy. Oh my god.
Why are you laughing at me?
I mean the white guy.
I'm laughing at you.
That is too funny though. Clear out here, you know, we got some business to take care of.
I don't think so. Not my type. Okay, you can't take this the wrong way because remember we're in makeup, but I mean you don't look anything like a guy I would be anywhere attracted to.
Come on, white girl. Come on, white girl.
I don't want to.
Come on, white girl.
Just a pet.
Come on, white girl. Come on, white girl.
I know.
I knew you let me, white girl.
Oh my god, that is so strange. Oh my god.
Okay, he doesn't look
Bruno.
black. He looks Italian.
It's nice. I love black. I mean, visually and somehow heart-wise, there's a warmth.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. You look like a...
Okay, now that sounded a lot like some fetishizing type bullshit to me. It's like, she said, what she said? How she said?
Wise, there's a warmth. Black. I mean, visually and somehow
Somehow, heart-wise, she loves black. Sounds like fetishizing. I already know I'm fucked up with that word. Fetishizing to me. So, anyways.
Wise, there's a warmth.
You're beautiful.
Thank you. You look like a really nice man. Oh my god.
This black and white bullshit is really on some shit, man.
That's just like I'm in love with this woman. It's beautiful.
Okay, so when do we get to see Nick? Because now I'm really curious now. Like,
What?
wow.
Bro, them white people looking. Wait, That's the skin. Wait, that's the black kid? That nigga look like. It's weird though because they look like some weird type of Michael Jackson. I don't know if that's like.
Oh my God! Look at that shit.
I don't know if they made that like that. It's just weird.
Oh yeah.
Right? That nigga say you look like Michael Jackson. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yo, there might people look like Michael Jackson. I don't know, man. It's one thing I don't like about this show. It's like, right so far, like they look like Michael Jackson. I mean, no disrespect to Michael, but like, I don't know, man. You know, Michael ain't look like all them other white people. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Michael was white by the end of it, but like he wasn't white. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, lift your head up.
What's your hair? Look at that. Look at yours. The mustache. Look at your teeth. Look at your pimples and everything.
No, dog, he already had that.
Like that lady don't look black. Like they do. Like, it's a weird black. So scary. What do you mean, girl?
Amazing job. You totally look like a little black girl. Beautiful job. Do I look like me? No.
This shit is on some
Would
shit.
you recognize me? No. On
This
the
shit on some
street?
shit.
No. Wow. Amazing.
Yeah.
Hi, Rose. You look great. Let me see your hair. It's beautiful.
Yeah. That was a
We look like twins, huh?
chaperone. So that's her chaperone.
Today was
All right,
like
cool.
the experimental.
This is she red. She not black. She red.
The yay or nay.
Okay, I gotta turn my AC off real
I'm
quick.
very confident I can pull this off.
Nay. Will this work?
I'm very confident I can pull this off.
That should be killing me. They're in Burbank,
What golf as a
California.
white guy
All right.
because that's
Let's see
a
what that's
predominantly
about.
white sport. I wanted to see how it would get treated.
You have a pack of teas as well? Good deal, good deal. Okay, well set. Thank you very much, sir. Oh, terrible.
I talk to people that I wouldn't normally talk to.
Well, you got a pretty good stroke going there. That's why I come over to see what you're doing here, so I can try to straighten my game like that. So, you know, we shopping for clubs, so we're just interested to see what kind of clubs you're using.
Yeah, I
over
had
here,
these
so.
custom made at some little shop down in Burbank.
Oh, okay.
Rich people things.
I feel very accepted as if I was one of their own. Appreciate your time. Your name?
I'm John.
John Brian White.
This nigga named Brian White.
My first time as a black girl. I went to
I'm dead. This girl went to Crenshaw? Oh, I'm
Going
dead.
undercover in the black world is amazing. People
Bro, I
were
don't like this
talking to
black
me
girl.
Like, my sister.
See, Lee was trying to holler.
What?
Holler means he's trying to go out with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He was trying to holler,
liking
baby
you,
girl.
Like digging the way you look. You know. Look at you trying to get a boyfriend.
When I'm in black makeup, I wasn't like scared. If anything, I was just like, I look black.
No,
People
you look
regarded
red.
me as a black girl.
I don't know how
It
people
was
seen
selling.
that. That was
I
a
needed a
weird
pair
ass
of
fucking
shoes,
shit,
so I
bro.
went shopping.
2006, right?
As a white guy, I'm relaxed when I'm shopping.
I can't believe they aired that shit. Like FX was actually going. This is an FX show apparently. So FX was on back then, back in the days. I didn't know that FX was like a thing back in the day. But that's wild. That's wild.
I put on my white makeup and I'm having fun.
Okay, answer your questions for you.
I like these two here.
Okay.
Kind of like that one better.
What size do you wear?
11.
Link, this black and white shit
And
stupid,
then the most
crazy.
amazing thing happened. The guy actually took my
Twitch,
foot and put it in the shoe and put a
YouTube.
shoehorn in the back to make sure my foot
Let me know in the
slide
comments how y'all feel about this
That
black and
smells
white
good.
shit, because this shit is stupid
These
crazy.
kind of shoes should be pretty comfortable right from the start.
I've
is.
never in my life had someone, you know, they come out and give me my shoe, but I've never had anyone actually unlace it, open it, shoehorn the back, and slide my foot into the shoe.
Is this what the white guys get? This all the
Okay, I'll say this. I never had someone slide my shoe in, I think. But I mean, I definitely had people like untie my laces and untie the laces for the shoe and give me the shoe. But like slide my shoe in? I mean, I think when I went to like the fancy stores, you know what I'm saying? To get the fancy shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like like Oxfords and shit like that. I think they might have been. But I mean, I haven't gone to one of the stores in a long time, so I don't know what that's like anymore. Anyways, let's go.
benefits they get. It's never happened to me black in 40 years. The first time I go and buy shoes as white, I have it done. I was like, wow, the possibilities are endless.
Black and motherfucking white. Yeah.
Over the next several weeks, my family is going to be living with the white family.
I'll have the opportunity to discuss the experiences that I have with the family that I'll be living with, actual black people.
My expectations of living with a white family, I was just hoping going in.
I'm kind of a little pissed that they chose the light skinned dude because like I'm not even sure if he's full black, but it's full black. That's fine. The fact of the matter is that the shit started and the guy was telling you how like growing up I was fighting with the blacks because I wasn't black enough and fighting with the white because I wasn't white enough. It's like, okay, well, why are you on the show? Like, you're not. I think you obviously lived both sides of the fucking coin. So why are you the guy that they put on the show? They should have put a fucking whole nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you're light skinned. You're a light skinned Nick. No disrespect to you, brother. It doesn't take away from your blackness, but that's just what it is.
I'm pretty much open-minded, just like, okay, let's just see what happens.
Oh my God, guys.
Oh my God, this is it. We're meeting them.
Home, sweet home.
I have no idea what it's going to be like to live with a black family. I have the sense that I'm heading into something difficult and profound.
I think everybody was
difficult. We as humans too, woman. We human too.
Their reaction was when they saw.
Goddamn humans. Fuck you, mean it's gonna be difficult.
Just pleased, you're scared.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, very good. Thank you.
When we first met, it was kind of intense.
And a basketball.
We saw.
It's all new for everyone. The nerves of not knowing what to expect. Moving into a house with a family we didn't know, in a home we weren't familiar with.
It's crazy because like me as a full black man, I know what to expect. Like if I was like that young guy right there in front of us right now, and I was the one to I gotta get his name checked. But if I was the one to go into a white like bro, come on now. How you not know what to expect? You know what I'm saying? Like and white people saying that it's as frightening, it may be a like it's a whatever experience. That's fucking racist because we just humans. We just have different fucking mannerisms and cultures, I guess. But we fucking humans just like you is. So get the facts straight.
I like to come when I'm getting ready to cook, but the kitchen's clean. The dishes.
Renee seems very strong-minded, very clear about what she thinks.
Somebody uses the kitchen when they're done, they walk out, it should be just like they came in.
Bruno, he seemed like he was a pretty grounded guy. Thought, yeah, I would hang out with Bruno.
How'd you guys, when you first saw each other, what'd you think?
That was intense.
Oh, yeah.
Was it?
I walk in.
How was it?
It was this beautiful, warm black man. I fell in love with him.
Ding, ding.
Well, when I first met Carmen, I thought, she's weird. She's
right? That's what I'm saying. That girl weird as fuck, bro.
Seemed kind of.
She's the type of white women that like. If you're watching this, I know you're watching this. Yo, Miriam, this is the type of white women you warned me about. This is the type of white women that all black men should stay away from. You heard that? Fucking facts.
Emotional.
Oh
Nick
my
is
God.
very introspective. He was the quiet one of the bunch. Lock on the door. We don't want the black people stealing anything.
How the fuck could they say that when they're going through this experience? How the fuck do they have the nerves to say that while they're going through this experience? That actually gets me fucking angry as a black man. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. Like how? What? Come on. Anyways. Let's go.
My mom and Bruno don't exactly spend a lot of time with black people, so I think I'm a little nervous that they might say the wrong thing.
First thing we had to do was teach each other how to pass as the members of the other race.
We're going to help each other walk the walk and talk the talk.
All right, so we got to help y'all pass black.
Yeah.
I was figuring I'd walk in and just basically high five everybody.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell
No, she crazy.
No, I keep thinking there's something in the walk. Mm-hmm. Don't you think there's just some kind of, let's say, the walk,
You know, I was thinking kind of, how about a white guy, sort of more straight, whereas a black was sort of like just a little bit of roll.
That's not really bad.
It's just sort of
It's not so bad. It's not so bad.
And you know the biggest thing, if somebody come up to you, is hand, keep it in the middle, because we don't want none of this touching.
Okay, we don't touch.
Just come in.
Can it close thing or
just it can be open? You know, white guys come and hug like this, like this, straight up and down, nothing to block.
All men do that.
All men do.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do we really want to be like saying, okay, so that?
I mean, I see. That's why I'm like, why did they take this fucking white guy, this half black guy? Like, I feel like, like it's like, bro, like none of this touches down there. It's like, bro, what? I mean, I don't even think about that when I shake niggas' hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that. It's a little weird. It's a little fucking weird. Just like do the shit. Like just do the shits, bro. Just like chill. Like just, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like wanna boom boom, like cool, but like I don't know, that explanation was a little too much for me. Just a little too much for me.
That's what most black people do, therefore I should do it to blend in. Because I know that like all of us are trying to learn about the other race, but it's so much in the language of stereotype.
I don't know yet if I'm going to feel comfortable putting on an act. I'm comfortable being me. I don't want to just be sending out bullshit.
It's all about pulling it off. Somebody
like
say
this
what's
white
up,
girl.
just say what's up. Don't ask them what they do.
Would that take you a little bit aback?
Yeah, a little bit.
So there is a difference in the black and white.
Yeah,
Much more
because I've
open.
seen white women just come up to me and it's like, what she want? Why she bothering me? Why she asking me all these damn questions? You know, some black people be like, damn, why you want to know all that? Why you all in my business?
I think I asked many questions.
No. I mean, just don't go in there friendly,
This is some
highly
stupid
ho
shit.
neighbor. You know, that's curious.
That's
as I
a
say.
generally held belief.
Hell yeah, y'all very curious. I do a lot of things that everybody don't do. I'll give you all the white things that you do, and then you'll say curious. A tornado coming by. A white person coming behind it in a truck. Now it's a legitimate profession called storm chasing. I'm not chasing the storm. You know what I'm saying? You're laughing because you know it's true. That's white.
Is it your sense that
Fair, that is
blacks
true.
generally
I'll give him this.
look
I'll give my
down
boy this.
on white?
That is white indeed.
No, we don't look down on you. It's just your nature is to be more curious than ours. Your nature is to, if you hear a noise, to find out what the noise is. We hear noise, we're getting away from the noise, and we're worried about what the noise is later.
I wonder why if those differences are true, and certainly right here they're playing out. Wow, this is all really interesting.
I think that specific thing is because like white people just go fucking how do I say this? How do I say this by being politically correct? Fuck being politically correct. White people is colonizers and they've been colonizing a lot of bullshit. No disrespect to a fucking lot of white people that I actually like. That being said, white people is colonizers and they love to seek out looking for danger. Yeah, Texas Hokage, I'm looking for the danger right now. That being said, like white people is colonizers and my bad. I'm moving the camera a little too much. I want to move this over here. Now, that being said, white people, they out here, you know what I'm saying? They colonizers, as history will fucking prove it to you, the motherfuckers took the boats and went out. Vikings was white people. They weren't black, they was white. The conquistadors was fucking Spanish. Last time I checked, Spain motherfuckers look white. They may have a little bit of fucking tint to them sometimes. Italians, they're more like they white too, but like I said before, that motherfucking nigga Bruno, he look fucking Italian. They got a lot of fucking Italian people that's like not dark skin, but like bronze skin. You know what I'm saying? Like their skin is little fucking like, you know what I'm saying? That is true. Now that being said, that explains that shit fucking properly. And let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong. Alright? I don't mean, like I said, I don't mean no disrespect to white people. I love white people. Y'all chill. I mean, for the most part, some of y'all, majority of y'all some fucking assholes. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We're human beings. Anyways, let's get into this.
I am never around, or very rarely around, black people.
Yeah, because you don't want to be around you sometimes.
Were we supposed to coach you all? Or ask?
She doesn't have to do that because I know how to adapt and get along with white people.
See, I was about to say that. Thank you. It's like, it's funny. we as black people, we don't need to, like, let's say if they were to white face me and they put me in a fucking white room, all the motherfuckers gonna think I'm white. We know how to do that. We fucking chameleons in this bitch. White people, it's a whole different story. It's like, yo, it's like, ask a white person how to dance if they didn't fucking study dancing or like grew up in a place where there's a lot of music. Their fucking body moves off beat most of the time. It's weird as fuck. I don't understand it. I've tried to do it and I can't do it.
Because that's something that I learned to do, because white people are the ones I had to deal with when I had to interview for a job or anything. You know, I know how to communicate with them to get what I want.
We interact with whites daily. Black culture has to conform to white society to make it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
We are in for something. We are in for something.
In for something. We definitely in for something.
What did they do?
Oh, that's nasty.
You can learn a lot about living with them.
Wait. Did I really see that? Back up for half a second. You're gonna tell me them white people really took the fucking egg carton, broke the eggs, made their omelets, and put that shit back in the fucking... Like, what? How you do that? With a straight face? Like, what? Y'all don't ever fucking think of a fucking garbage? Y'all never fucking... You don't have a garbage next to your fucking oven or some shit? I'm confused. What the fuck? Oh. Anyways.
Oh, that's nasty.
See, that's nasty. Okay, he getting blacker by the minute.
You can learn a lot about living with another family.
Yeah.
So far,
Some white people be
so far,
nasty.
I've really enjoyed meeting the Sparkses. I've learned a lot.
There's like a whole world, a whole community in being black. It's like a secret society with shared experiences and...
Your fault. Your people's fault. Oh my God. This is fucked up. I can't believe I'm watching this. Oh my God.
language and customs.
I can't believe I'm watching this right now. What the fuck is actually going on? Oh my God.
On our first day out, we had a...
Right? Texas. What the fuck did she say? She really said it's a whole... I can't even get back. I'm just so stunned. This woman really said this shit. I can't believe this aired on TV and they said I was I'm happy this aired on fucking TV. Yo. Niggas is a secret society. We secret.
discussion with a
I'm
moderator
actually
about
dying.
race to help prepare us for focus groups.
By the way, tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, episode 2.
goal of the meeting now is to talk about the idea of racism and how do we recognize in other people what they are seeing in us.
Okay, let me tell you this one time. Damn, I didn't think I was gonna stop so much. Why is a white person telling us about racism again? Why is a white person telling black people about the idea of racism? That's your creation, by the way. Your creation.
When we are in different skins.
It'll be interesting, and I'm sure it'll happen, where I'll be in black, and I'll get some attitude from some brick white guy, and I won't have all the history of resentment that a black man has, and I'll be able.
Let me say this one time. We don't need to have the history of resentment for that shit. We don't need to have the history of resentment to feel a type of way. I feel a type of way just because you fucking act a certain way, because you're racist about it. That's it. I don't feel a type of way. I don't feel a type of way because I know about I'm Canadian. All right? To anybody watching this that's in the States, I'm Canadian. But I know about the history of fucking slavery and all that shit. And yeah, I'm Haitian. So I definitely know about this shit. First black nation to fucking be independent. You already know this shit. We did this shit by ourselves. Ain't nobody fucking helping us, but we helped everybody afterwards. That being said, when I was a kid and a white person was fucking being racist to me or whatever the fuck, I didn't fucking I didn't have no resentment about the whole history. It was more like, you're a bitch. You're a bitch. That's really what it was. Like, yeah, I know the fucking history. And fuck that resentment history. That shit happened in the past. That shit happened when I was here, fuck. That's what I think. It happened while I was here, so I don't give a fuck about it, per se. I know it happened, and I know it's bad, and I'm hurt about it to a certain extent, but I'm thinking about the fucking future. Okay? And we all humans. We all gotta fucking get along whether we like it or not.
With them. Oh, just, mentally spar with them and go,
Like,
he says,
why?
hey, nigga.
Whoa! Whoa! Holy shit! Holy shit! I did not think that I would see this shit so soon. We are 18 minutes in. This motherfucker white guy just said, hey nigga.
I won't get angry. I'll just kind of smile to myself and go, wow, why'd you say that?
When I hear the N-word, my jaws clench up. It resonates with me, and I know it's just a word, but
it resonates with me when white people say it. That's it. It don't resonate with me when other people say it. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. When white people say it, you feel there's something that comes with it. Unless that person was born with a predominantly black surrounding, that's the only reason why he would feel even comfortable saying it, because he heard it all his fucking life. Doesn't mean he can't say it. You know what I'm saying? But
what I had to go through growing up,
that can give me some resentment.
That word still gets me. It's powerful.
No one's gonna just strictly come up, and say, hey, nigger, or anything like that. Right. Because that kind of racism is really not there today. Now it's more, we won't get the positions that we're qualified for, or we won't get the service that everybody else get. But I think that Rose and Carmen and Bruno is going to get a lot more out of this than we will, because of the fact that white don't have to go through the day-to-day small things that you never think about. Like if I go into the mall as a black man, I'm going to be looked at.
Facts. Who the fucking hell is going around saying, what's up, cracker? I ain't going around saying, what's up, cracker? Hey, not at all. If I can't even recall the last time I called a white person a cracker. You know what I'm saying? Last time I said it was probably on some fucking, I was probably fucking copying a Dave Chappelle skit. Yeah, and they don't like it. Bro, white people don't like a lot of things, bro. Texas, come on. White people don't like a lot of things, let's be honest. They're very sensitive about a whole lot of shit. This is why we have a whole lot of problems nowadays, because they're sensitive about everything. You know what I'm saying?
Follow.
Really? What?
Which is seeping into everybody else. Everybody's getting sensitive. But it's mainly white people. Let's be honest. I don't mean to be dogging on y'all, but it's true.
At a gathering, all of us are having dinner together, and there are pretty much equal blacks.
Stop this seasoning for one. Stop this. The motherfuckers, they invaded the whole planet for spices that they never use. Ain't that some shit?
Whites, and then the whites leave, and y'all start jibing. Jibing?
See, that's white. That's very white.
Is it really?
No, get down, mama. That's past the grits and chicken. That's
That white woman is literally... That white woman is what we've all been... Yo, if you are a black man watching this white woman on the screen right now, she is what we've been warned about. Okay? See what I'm saying? Her daughter on the other side, she looks a little bit more modern, to say. But this is the white woman that they warned you about. They warned y'all about them once. They bad. They live off chicken Alfredo, like Toxic said.
Today, Carmen and I are going to be black people in a focus group of all black people.
It'll be a panel of black people talking about race and racism. I feel totally confident that no one will be aware of the fact that I'm a honky.
Bruno walked in.
I want to say one thing. To all them niggas that saw them white people, y'all are fucked for not seeing what they was. Man saying go to the store, just buy salt and pepper. It's about to go. Yo, I'm dead. Yo. Oh my god. I wanna go whiteface. I wanna do whiteface and go on a TikTok. Texas, this is because of you. I wanna go on a whiteface, go on TikTok. Make me black whiteface. Go on TikTok and be like, go into like a grocery store or whatever, like a corner store, and be like, yo, I just got this salt and pepper. It's about to go down. This chicken about to be fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, ah. Oh my god, that should be hilarious. And they'd be like, what being white is like. That'd be the fucking caption, the title of the TikTok. What being white is like. Ooh, I'm about to cook this gourmet shit. Look at my seasonings. You know what it's like.
Before me, I came in as the last participant to this all-black panel. I felt nervous. Like, are they going to accept that I'm black? And it was scary.
I would not. Okay, now they made him a little bit like, he definitely looked fucking like Indian dark. You know what I'm saying? Because like Indians are they're a little bit more on the like reddish light skin type. It's a little weird. But then you have the ones that are just like a weird dark. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He look Indian. Like this, the ones that look like a weird dark. You know what I'm saying?
It was great. I knew that Brian was behind the two-way mirror, and he had given me some advice on how to be black. He told me to sort of just kick back, don't have great posture, lean to one side and sort of slouch in the chair. Let's take a few minutes.
I was mindful of not being overly inquisitive.
What do you see today as the biggest difference between being black and white in America?
When I think of white people, I think ethnocentric.
Indian polo.
Very much like my way of seeing things is the best, most correct way. Very
white in America.
When I think of white people, I think ethnocentric. Very much like my way of seeing things is the best, most correct way.
Yeah.
And anything that's different
That
than
makes
that,
sense.
you know, I don't want to get to know.
That makes sense.
You know, it's kind of like as long as we assimilate and do what they do, we're okay. But if we're kind of like off on the side doing our own little thing, you might be a little bit intimidating.
Seems like that's just the way it is. This world is dominated by white people, and I don't think it's any way that we'll ever be considered equal.
Because they just talk at you anyway. I'm a grown man, and you be having them talk, hey, get over there, hey, get this, pick that up, hey, get over here, you know? It's like, wait.
And what people, that white girl like, is it really like this? Yes, bitch, it really is. It really motherfucking is.
I'm a man. They don't even talk to their kids like that.
There's a world there that I got to heaven.
They don't even talk to their kids like that. That's how it's bro. That's how you know that's why you know they're racist. Because they don't even talk to their kids like that. Are they doing blackface, bro? Yes, man, they are blackfaced. The white people are wearing blackface, and the black people are wearing whiteface. That's what this show's about right now.
Eye-opening view of. It was pretty amazing, and very enlightening.
Yeah, they talk at you, not to you.
To experience just a taste of what it's like for the black world.
You know,
let me give you a little perspective. This show was in 2006. At a moment in time where a lot of shit was happening in reality TV. Yeah, well, kid, check Texas. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So I don't know if you can write what year were you born. You can write down what year were you born, Texas. Let me know. I was born in 93, right? By the time I got to like that, but 1996. Okay, so you're on that. Okay. So you should know. You were a little bit younger, so you might have been in the streets, you know what I'm saying? You might have been having fun outside, because around that age, you're having fun outside. But in 2006, so right when you were 10 years old, that's when this came out. Bro, like, hip-hop was the shit, you know what I'm saying? Kanye West was coming out with, like, Graduation, I think, or whatever the fuck it was. 50 Cent was just finishing off his hype. Jay-Z's still a fucking GOAT. He's making music with Linkin Park around that time, I think, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? Like there was still racism, but it was like, it was a great time. I'll be honest. It was a fucking great time. You know what I'm saying? And they were trying a lot of shit. That's when all the dating shows, tall tees, gold chains, yes, bro. Those 6LTs, like the baggy pants, the gold, like the fat gold chains that they had back then. Like, yeah, bro, that's what it was back then. You know what I'm saying? And the world wasn't as sensitive as it is now, as you know. You're only 3 years younger than me, so you know what I'm saying. Everybody else knows what I'm saying too. Nelly was still wearing a band-aid on the fucking on his cheek. Yes, Nelly was still had that band-aid. He wore that for fucking 3 years, 4 years. That nigga. So, and the world wasn't as sensitive as it is now. That being, again, the world was not sensitive as it is now. Yes, 9/11 had happened, which is, to me, 9/11 is what set off the whole chain of everybody being sensitive as fuck. Because America shut down. They blew them inside on like to themselves. They're not, but the outside they was not trusting anybody. And then shit just started being sensitive because niggas are just being like, people are just like attacking everybody. People are being overly racist. Like any Arab or any Muslim in America was not feeling safe at that point to a certain extent because that whole that thing just flipped. You know, them guys from Algeria that were in America that look white, because their name was Mohammed, after 9/11, they did not live the same life. That man could have been in America for 26 years and his name was Mohammed, but he was looking white. He was being treated white. You know, he can go and say his name is Mo and everybody's like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as 9/11 hit, done deal. It was different at that point. I feel like society got soft after 2015, in my opinion. My God, they did not get soft around 2015. They got soft around 2011, 2010. That's around 2011, 2010. That's when, bro, they got soft. I won't. It's not to knock down anybody of this. I might get a. I'm sure. I'm not even monetized on YouTube anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So I'm gonna say this, but it got sensitive when LGBTQ started pushing everything down. Well, no, it got sensitive when like Hollywood per se started pushing LGBTQ everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that they don't need to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? We're all human beings and we need to be accepted for whatever the fuck we want to do. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Do whatever the fuck you want to do as long as it doesn't bother everybody. It's all forced propaganda. Yes, it's all forced propaganda. They shoved that shit down. Now at this point, it's normal. Still, a lot of people say they're shutting it down. It's still an agenda, whatever it is. I believe at a certain point in time, there might have been an agenda. Now it's like normal. But at a certain point in time, there was. And that made everybody sensitive. Because they got overly sensitive. They want to be sensitive if you're wrong, but you don't embrace it if you get me. Yes, I understand exactly. I'm black, bro. I'm black. I faced that discrimination my whole life without knowing it. I just grew up around a lot of white and black people. So to me, I don't register it, but I know it's there. I don't register it as much as a lot of people do. Because I'm just like, I look past the bullshit. But when it's flagrant in my face, it's flagrant in my fucking face. You know what I'm saying? But all this to say, at a certain point in time, it got bad and shit got sensitive. Which is funny because in 2006, you couldn't say fuck on television, national television. Now you can. You know what I'm saying? Now you can on certain shows or whatever they say it. In 2006, they had the white man saying nigga on television on that reality show. You will never see this happening right now. And if it happens, it's a whole drama. It never happens. But you'll see a show with black people and you'll have the black people say nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now they give that to them now. You had back then 2006, you had the 1, 2, 3. You had a few movies where like they said nigga, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like that. But anyways, I'm getting in too deep with it. Just saying, this is in 2006 when the world was not sensitive to everything that was going on right now. So all the shit, cancel culture was not a thing. It was the farthest things from our mind. You still had school shootings and it was all white. Don't get it twisted.
There's a lot of controversy about the N-word and who can use it or whether it should be used at all. Who has experienced an intentional attempt to disrespect you by using that term? That's what I'm trying to get at.
Oh, yeah.
Have you had experiences like that?
Yeah, I used to work as a doorman at a disco, you know, and if somebody came up intoxicated or didn't have the right dress on, you know, they say, come on, nigga, or, a lot more hostile than that. And I just, yeah, that's right, I'm a nigga. It just wouldn't affect me. And that would be the end of the conflict, just like that, because I wouldn't give it the power. The only reason.
What the actual fuck? So this guy just dropped a whole fake ass story and dropped the reason that niggas would never not react like this. Not saying that black people would not react like this. Cause like, if a white person calls me a nigga, it's two ways it can go. You either get your ass knocked out or I walk away. For me to walk away, there has to be a certain set of circumstances. Now, to say that you're working is an amazing set of circumstances. But whatever the fuck he said.
That's why people call you derogatory names is so
shit.
that they can inflame you. If you don't empower the people that call you the N-word by getting upset, you win. And the idiot that just called you that.
And that people is how white people think. Knock a nigga out. That's what I say. If, the circumstances are right.
Doesn't have any power.
My main thing is just to be the fly on the wall and see how whites act when blacks are nowhere around.
I'll be able to, actually hear what they say when I'm not in the room. But I'll actually be in the room.
She's walking like a white woman.
My name is Brian. I enjoy building computers, things like that. I like fixing things with my hand.
My name is Renee, and
my hobbies, swimming, tennis, shopping.
How prevalent is racism still in today's society?
I want to think that everybody is treated equally, and you know what? They're not.
I had an experience where I was managing
A girl who was black, and she had the worst attitude I have ever seen. I wanted to fire her so bad. It had nothing to do with the color of her complexion. Whatever I would have to document to fire her, I'd have to have an even longer list to make sure that we're not sued.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
There's a black guy behind the counter, and my friend tipped him and said, put a tip in the jar and said, "Thank you, brother." And the guy said, "Watch how you say that."
Only black people can call themselves brother or even the N-word.
I don't look at a black.
Only white people can get mad about shit they shouldn't do. Only white people can get mad about shit they shouldn't do. How do you feel? Yes. Don't call me brother. I ain't your brother. Do you have the same skin as me? Did you go through the same hardship that my ancestors went through? No, you didn't. Did you go through the same hardship that I go through in this day and age, modern day and age? No. Why you calling me brother, bitch? Shit.
Person and say, "I want to do harm." But some.
Why you even think it's fine to think you can call me a nigga in this day and age? Huh? Oh, this.
Sometimes there's these innate things that I think have been taught that, I shake someone's hand that's black and my instinct is to wipe it or something. I am very conscious of it afterwards and I feel horrible about it, and it takes work to switch that around.
When he said that, I was like, wow.
The guy just shaking when he was telling us that. You could tell that really bothered him.
I knew that. What?
I need to hear that again. I need to hear that again.
The N-word.
Shut up, bitch.
Look at a black person and say, "I want to do harm." But sometimes there's these innate things that I think have been taught that, I shake someone's hand that's black and my instinct is to wipe it or something. I am very conscious of it afterwards and I feel horrible about it, and it takes work to switch that around.
When he said that, I was.
That's crazy. I've actually never heard that one before. I've never heard. I mean, I guess I wouldn't hear it being a white guy, right? Yo, get on to. shit. God damn, bro, what the fuck am I watching?
It's like, wow.
Wow.
Guys,
and I have 20 minutes left of this bullshit before I can play Call of Duty or some
that
shit.
really bothered him.
Oh man.
I knew that racism was there, and I thought I was prepared for everything, but when I actually donned the white makeup,
I was shocked.
I'm shocked as what the fuck? I'm shocked.
Those
I'm
focus
shocked.
groups were really eye-opening.
I look forward to
Twitch.
having someone say, hey, nigga, you know, you're a son of a bitch. I hate you, nigga. And expect me to get all freaked out about it. And I just look at him and go, gee, why did you call me that? And that would be the end of it.
When we were in the focus group, it was interesting that out of the whole group, Bruno used the word nigger.
With the ER? Yeah.
He was the first one to say.
They like that word.
They like it for some reason. I don't know why.
Like when you're black, it's okay for you to say the word then, but when you're white, just...
I think that most white people, not all, would love to say nigga in the presence of black and not have any repercussion.
Oh my god, I'm muted. I've been muted. You're muted. Sorry for the caps. Bro, no, don't be sorry for the caps, my guy. Yo, Hokage, I fuck with you, man. I'm gonna put you on a fucking VIP, man. I'm gonna put you on a VIP. Yo, I need to go take a piss, okay? Let me just take a quick piss, come back. I was muted. I was muted on the fucking stream. I need to, yo, this stream. Anyways, then that white people show, that black and white people show, is really on some fucking shit that needs to be fucking like, wow. I can't believe they did that. I'm happy they did that to a certain extent, though. To be honest, like I'm happy I get to see this. This is fucking hilarious. Hilarious. Alright, be right back.
I was young angel, but these niggas turn me evil.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you.
I can't believe this was on TV. Bro, they had one season, man. They had one season.
Truth be told, I son these niggas, girl, I don't compete with them. Ask about the boy and they gon' say he got the streets with him.
Okay, we're back.
So offensive knowing they don't have no defense. Why they always act like we can fix it with a meeting? All that linking up, man, I'ma see it when I see you. Yeah.
Okay, let's get it.
Yeah, brothers been my brothers, man. You niggas ain't no kidding, that's a fact. Ayy, and I'm like Shakari smoke, man, I'm on another track. Ayy, and you love that hoe with me, I put up.
All right, we good with the Drake, man. I gotta stop with that shit. All right, let's get it back. Let's get it guys back. We're back.
Now that we've got the basic knowing where we are and who the sparks are, I feel I can totally focus on the black perspective on issues of race. Very curious to see if I am reacted to differently as black Bruno than I am as white Bruno.
You're more as Indian Bruno to me, bro.
Are just the same as white people. By becoming a black girl, I want to see if I can identify with other black kids and learn about their culture.
Today, I'm going out to look for a job as a white Brian in an all-white community.
I would like to see it. It will be easier for me as a white man to get a job because I'm white. But when they see me, they'll see likeness. It'll be easier for me to fit in.
Hey, you must be Brian.
Brian.
You're here for an interview.
I sure am.
All right, well, let me just take you over to a table, and then we'll get you to fill out some stuff.
Leo's Bar is an all-white neighborhood, and I would like to be a bartender because alcohol brings out the truth. If you're a bartender, if black was brought up in a white surrounding when the patrons are drunk, I think it's much different than sober.
You don't have a job now. You haven't had a criminal record. We need to do a background check on you. No, I'm just kidding.
I bet she wouldn't say that if it was a black man.
Just, you know, thrilled you guys interviewing me, give me the chance for this.
Well, you know, once you're on, you're part of the family. So, you know.
Okay, I like that.
Right.
I got the job. Thank you for this opportunity, and I promise I won't let you down.
Oh, I know you won't. I know you won't. I know you won't.
They told me,
I know you won't. I know you won't.
Welcome to the family. They knew I was white when they said, welcome to the family. I'm in the Leo family. I'm in the Leo family. So I'm white now, so I'm in there.
Today I went to the mall and I met Duran and Poetry, who are in charge of a slam poetry class. They knew that I was white, but I was still in black makeup.
Do you know anything about that poetry jam?
No.
We teach poetry workshop. There's so many beautiful poems out there, but they're not performed right. We teach performance and writing skills.
I like to write poetry, and I've never learned how to. I've written it myself.
If you write poetry, we're like, oh, you're in the house.
I'm really excited about taking this poetry class because I want.
They did her makeup so bad. Like, look at
If
her.
you write poetry, we're like, oh, you're in the house.
I'm really.
Bro, I don't know. It just doesn't look. I mean, it's weird. I don't know if it's because she's white and like her lips and all that shit. I don't know. It's weird.
Really excited about taking this poetry class.
Like, it's weird. It's really weird. I mean, she's almost black. It's weird as fuck.
Because I want to know what it's like to be black. I want to immerse myself in the culture.
Do you have any poems
Like in my head?
Or in your head, or do you have
Or
any
down that you would have memorized, only because the first class, at least, right, we're going to have everybody, like, read something, or at least... And
so we can see where you are.
Where you are, what we need to work on.
Wow.
And it's easier if you have it memorized.
I've got an assignment, and I'm downright feeling intimidated. I've never tried to do slam poetry. It's scary for me to know that I've got so much potential to fail.
Anything that'll, like, speak about you or something that you can memorize.
Well, I can always do one tonight and just work on it.
It'll have to be memorized.
Yeah.
Okay.
Memorized and written? What are you talking about? Just say one of the like. What do you mean, bro? Just say. I feel like memorized means it should be written in the fucking first place. What do y'all think about that?
Today I went to several car dealerships to see if I'm treated any differently as a black person.
I've spoken to black friends who they'll say that you don't know what it is to be the black man who's looked at with suspicion. Somebody looks at me and they have hatred because I'm black. That will be soul shaking.
Let me get the case for you.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate your time.
What do we do, honestly, what do we do to earn your business today?
It's kind of interesting. I was on the lot no more than 20, 30 seconds before somebody would notice me and come right over to me.
What if you don't have such good credit?
When I tell them that I have lousy credit, they tell me that I'm going to have to put more money down. I think that's rather standard.
Didn't seem to me that anyone was keying in on my blackness.
In general, I got excellent service, and I'm finding that I'm treated exactly the same, whether I'm black or whether I'm white.
Now, he obviously didn't go to the right fucking dealership. That's what I gotta say about that.
What about you guys? What have you learned so far?
I learned a lot. I learned that, you know, as a black man, you know, I buy my shoes. They just hand me the shoe and say, here, try it on. But my first day as a white guy, I go and buy some shoes. They take my foot and put it in the shoe. But I bought golf shoes out of a golf pro shop before. Didn't happen. So, I mean, I'm not saying that it always happens, but it was just my first time, and I was like, wow.
At the car dealership, as a black man, what I experienced is I'm getting the reaction from people that I usually get as white Bruno. And
it has to be depending on where you go.
From what I hear from you, I don't feel that you're getting the experiences that I go through on a daily. Bruno's been white all his life.
until these last few days. So he doesn't know what to look for or what to expect.
If you're not used to it in your daily life, then you're not going to look for anything new just because you have all black makeup. I just think the little things that you never think about is always on our mind as black men.
What I totally believe is it's the individual, regardless of whether he's white or black. I'm going to come as Bruno as a black man, okay? And I'm going to show everybody courtesy. I'm going to deal with life the way Bruno does, and I'm going to appear black. My theory is it starts with, personal responsibility. You get out of life what you put into it. I come from a place of not expecting to be assaulted by racism. And maybe that's a huge difference. They're so aware of the fact that they are black and that they are separate and they are different. Well, you said, you guys are going to get a lot more out of this than I am because, you're going to be black and I'm going to be white.
Right.
Okay, well, you said it was going to happen. So far, I'm kind of waiting for somebody to go, hey, nigger.
But it's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
Why does he fucking keep saying that? Why does he keep saying that? It's actually getting to me at this point. Like, now you're just fucking like, you're using that, like, you're using this to say, oh my. This guy's gonna give me a headache. I swear to God. Way too openly, like, bro, like, whoa.
I really don't think that Bruno is getting the black experience yet, and I'm not sure if he's going to ever open his mind to it.
You're saying you think you know that I started to experience something. I'm telling you, no. No.
The funny thing is, let me just say that he did get a little bit of the black experience. He just doesn't know it because he's white. He thinks that because the guy came up to him and said and then started like asking him for the shits, that like he wasn't getting the black experience, right? Oh, I'm getting served right away. Like, nah, bro, that guy just came up to you because he wanted to make sure that you want some good shit.
Going to a poetry thing, and I don't have anything memorized yet, and I would have liked to. That's not so good if I needed to write a poem and memorize it. I really love words. I do. And like, to me, you can never have enough adjectives.
I wonder what happened to this girl at this point in this day and age right now.
I want everybody to introduce themselves and tell me your favorite entertainer.
My name is LaToya Hicks. My favorite artist is Mary J. Blige.
My name is Cherie Busby, and my favorite entertainer is Prince.
Okay, blessed. I'm an avid Michael Jackson fan.
My name is Jonathan. My favorite performer is Dave Chappelle.
My name is Rose, and my favorite entertainer, I kind of love the Cranberries. So,
the Cranberries. Diverse.
Yeah, exactly, definitely.
You only have one opportunity to make a first impression. So my first impression was like, I love the Cranberries. What was that?
Whenever we do
fuck out of Cranberries. I don't know what the fuck they are.
I don't know how to face this. I'm standing in the mirror faceless. My mom is at my shoulder telling me to escape this. There's so many far before me with war life stories of prison and death. I'll take a deep ass breath.
What is this that torments my existence, that removes the joy in every single instance?
Let him know, brother.
Who got the idea that I was ready for this? I felt like a lamb in a lion's den.
I'm always down for my black people, though sometimes they be acting so evil. Unbelievable how my patience remains. Though at times I feel an alien blood runs through these veins, and this thought sustains. The alien is me.
These people rock, and they're speaking about being black from their heart of hearts. And I'm hoping to God that this sounds black.
Thank you. Many words, my life, the so simple complexities of a human psyche, to even relish in my thoughts of romantic stride, my skin to his, my touch returned, a mutual undulation of want and reciprocal acceptability and performance, a ritual so profound, the taste of sex, the body flush with hot and sticky
That nigga like, what the fuck is that girl saying? I'm like, what the fuck is she saying, to be honest? It's like she tried. She really tried, though. She really tried.
Fantastic. A basket of unbroken fruit, a dripping bouquet of red, ripe woman. The pulp of the soul spread lavishly over the human chemistry when discovery and pleasure were encouraged. Thank you.
Were you nervous?
Shitless.
Yeah, I felt that you were nervous. So
Yeah.
You have a lot of big words. I don't get, and you have to know your audience and know that if you're speaking to an audience.
That don't resonate with the niggas, baby. That don't resonate with the black family. That don't resonate with the black people.
People that not everybody's gonna understand what you're talking about.
That was hard. This project is so much more unnerving and probing than you can possibly expect it to be.
So how was today for you, Rose?
Yeah, I was just about to ask you.
It was incredible. Some of the most beautiful, intense poetry I've heard in a long time. Everything was just from the heart. Racism, prejudice, black lifestyle came up a lot because they were talking about being black.
So did you get up and say anything?
I did. But here I am in front of everybody and I'm like, I hope it at least is black enough to get through this class. Like,
You know what? If I'd have got in there for the first time, I would have done
I was like shaking my socks.
Yeah, that's courage.
Rose has a good head on her shoulder, and I think Bruno can take a page from Rose's book, and
that's because she's younger, and as we're younger, the younger generation is more accepting of what is and what isn't. You know what I'm saying? So they move differently in regards to that. They'll always move differently than the other generation, unless nothing is changing in the world at that moment in time.
and learn.
that is one place I do not want to get found out. Like,
oh really?
Oh yeah, no, the only way I feel okay being in there is if I work my ass off. They're doing
You
something
feel like they
incredible
would
there.
really like.
I don't feel like that would be respectful of me.
I don't know how I'm feeling right now because I want to strike up friendships. And if something went wrong, like if they found out that I was white, somebody's not going to feel cool about it.
I don't want to go in there again and do what I did. Just don't.
My dad is always talking about how whites are treated differently than black people. But my generation now, we really don't see all that. We just see people. As long as you cool with us, then we cool with you.
Oh my goodness, check it out. Oh my God.
That's what you think to a certain extent.
I'm gonna be white today, so I wanna go and do something only white kids do.
Today, I'm going to etiquette class with Nick to see how well he blends in with white kids.
Nice to meet you, Claudia.
Claudia Rose, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Rose. Hi, I'm Claudia. Nice to meet you. Nick. Etiquette, actually, it's not just rules. It's the way you behave, the way you're going to be accepted.
Basically, it teaches you.
I thought etiquette was the way you behave. I think it was rules.
How to eat at fancy restaurants. And
I thought it was a behavioral thing. You know what I'm saying?
how to greet people and be polite.
I want to see you pretend to eat your soup. Pretend you're really eating. Pretend you're really eating. Okay, you eat from the inside to the outside. Yeah. Remember, when your mom used to feed you, it was like this?
Yes.
Okay, you guys are grown-ups now.
I actually don't think Nick is enjoying himself at all. I know that you were still acting like yourself, and you do have a real vernacular that's quite, like, I mean, at least stereotypically black.
I'm always gonna be myself.
Yeah, you're not going to be working with how you act, as in like enunciating and stuff like that.
Can't act white.
You can't. Okay, so
Yeah, bro. Come on, Nick. Bro. We can all act white. We do that shit every day. Come on now.
What's your opinion?
He just doing it for the TV.
I mean, you can't. I just don't, really see no point into this racism thing. I'm not the racist person, so all that stuff doesn't really matter to me.
So what's kind of your like goal for this then?
Just a pass.
Just a pass.
I'm here for the fun.
Today will be the first day that I'll work at Leo's bar. It's a little all-white bar. There's a bartender. It's cool. I'm being the fly on the wall and get to see a day in white.
Oh, you want to establish a rapport with all these guys. If you take care of them, they're going to take care of you.
have to speak proper grammar, or as we black community say, I have to speak white.
Yes, see? Okay, I'm going to watch you. You must be a real regular, right?
Then I got into some conversation with a guy.
There you go.
It was so easy because they thought I was so white up in there. I just asked him a simple question. What is the neighborhood like?
Yeah, this is pretty much a white area, so you won't have any problems.
Oh, okay. Fit right in.
I grew up in this neighborhood, and this is one of the last somewhat unaffected bastions.
That's how white people talk when they are together. Let you know. This is one of the last bastions of white people, white privilege, white life. Guess you already know.
Of middle class Caucasian America inside Los Angeles.
I mean, at least he was politically correct, say Caucasian.
Nice, quiet community. Most of the cities around this area have changed significantly. This is the one that's almost like it's been insulated for some reason.
Wow, I kind of got that feel when I came through this neighborhood.
And the neighbors want it to stay that way.
Exactly.
They don't want a lot of change. They don't want a lot of building. They don't want a lot of immigration because they've seen what's happened in the peripheral communities. And it's taken the quality of life down.
He just like went on and on. This is the last little white community. We want to keep it like this. In other words, this will be the place for you to move and bring your white family if you want to have your kids raised in a good neighborhood.
This area up here has somehow remained untouched. So
that's interesting.
So if you're looking for a safe place to raise your kids, you can't do better than this.
Safe place, he said.
If I was in there black, of course I wouldn't get that kind of information. But because he thought I was white, he had that comfort zone.
That man said quality of life, safe place. Is that how y'all feel about yourselves, white people? Y'all safe? I don't feel safe around a lot of y'all. And I feel safe everywhere. So, explain that to me.
He spilled his guts. I was really blown away for him to say all that to me. It was tough. I know there is some people like that, but you want to think of this as a much better place.
Shit, at this point, my guy, skin color may dictate a lot of morals because a lot of white people think they have the good morals, yet they don't. Yet, black, Hispanics, Asians, or whatever the fuck, we do have more like accepting morals. To a certain extent, some of us. Asians not that much. They're not too accepting of everything. Asians are not too accepting of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be honest about it. You know, you go some places in Japan, they be like, "Oh my god, a white guy." I mean, a black guy. You know what I'm saying? They see white people, they be like, "Oh my god!" Like, yeah, bro. There's some places in Asia where they haven't seen a black person. Come on, it's weird. That's crazy. Anyways.
What I hope will happen for us today, Bruno, is I want to walk down the street, you and I as black guys, and I want a white woman to clutch the purse real quick or not look at you when you try to say hello. And I want to be in the store and I want security to, snoop around.
Bruno tries to make light of my experiences of racism. It's very important to me that he sees what blacks deal with on a daily basis.
My buddy from what I play ball with, Scott, and he's 6'7". A big guy and black, and he says, "I've never experienced racism."
It is
I don't
on
want
TV.
you to, go away like that guy just looking for racism. He just walks into a place.
To be honest, I think it's a mixture.
FX is on crazy. FX was really on some crazy shit. They really had this shit on TV. Like they really producers. They said yes.
Sure. I think when somebody reacts to you in a certain way, you do kind of look for it, and you never know why they're reacting to you in that way. Maybe they do hate black people, or maybe they just, their husband slapped them that morning.
When you're black and you're black all your life, when it's a bitter person, a bad day, right. or prejudice, or when you're just black. As long as you sit there and negate everything I say, you're not going to look for it. You can debate, but I tell you what, I'll be looking for it. I have no problem.
As a matter of fact, you and I will be shopping, and you can go check out the person over there.
Just be receptive.
Check it out.
All I ask.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And you can even point it out to me.
Okay.
All
right.
All right.
Much love, man. We'll be here tomorrow, 10 p.m. Eastern. episode 2, a little bit earlier than today. Me watching this, we having fun again.
When I walked into poetry class, I couldn't have been more nervous. The whole class was scary to me because it was something so foreign. So I decided that I'm gonna just walk in there like, why not? I'm me, that's that, period. Conquer some fear. Why not?
Okay, ready? Go. Concentration. Concentration is the game. Keep the rhythm or you'll be out the game. Topic is colors.
Yeah, have a good night.
Purple.
Brown.
Black.
Pink.
Yellow.
Silver.
Off-white.
Reddish green.
Shit! I'm not about to go into a place and pretend that I know what I'm doing. But if for some reason I start changing and growing and learning in a different way that I didn't expect, I'll let it happen. When I started to realize that it did feel real, and it made me feel like now I've got some friends on board, and that I...
See, that's the thing. It's just that black people are so... We're so warm. We're so warm. Not warm and cuddly, but you know what I'm saying? Like, we're so warm and we're inviting and, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we love to see, like, we're accepting of people, you know what I'm saying? That's how like, obviously when we feel they've been fooled, so they feel like they're around a black girl, so they're obviously guard down 100%, you know what I'm saying? So she feels it even more. But even if she went as a white person and she had like that one black friend that told everybody like, it's my girl, you know what I'm saying? It's cool. She would have felt the same way.
I needed.
The objective today is to find out whether we can roam freely without excessive paranoia our way. I'm going to be polite and respectful as I am to everybody, and I expect that they will be the same to me. I can't imagine somebody actually being rude to me or saying rude things. I don't anticipate that at all.
I hope you do get the experience of seeing that they're watching you a little bit different. You get a little slower service. They don't give a shit whether you buy this or that, or you do get some looks. You could be the most pleasant person in the world, and it still could happen. Every time that Bruno debates that racism exists, it really pisses me off.
You'll see how I approach life as I walk into the store, and we'll see if somebody blows me off and how I handle it.
That's bullshit. You're sitting there and you want to sit on the little lily white pedestal and say shit is not happening in the world, and that's bullshit.
I hear you. No, I know it's out there, but I'm trying to enlighten you on the fact that you have to approach life in a certain way and not expect.
When I tell you about my life, you say it's a bad day when I tell you that someone doesn't acknowledge my existence, or if I speak, they don't speak. Everybody have a shitty day on that particular day that nobody wants to speak, or I don't get good service, or it takes them too long to deal with me because I'm black. I've been black for damn 41 years almost. I know when I'm being bullshitted because I'm black, or when somebody having a bad day. And that's the thing that you won't grasp or you won't understand because you won't.
The light-skinned brother spitting it. The light-skinned brother spitting it. I talked too early about the brother, man. He's spitting it.
I want to debate every goddamn thing that we sit up in here and say. And we're just trying to help you get the experience, but you won't get it.
We'll see what happens. I'm all eyes and all ears.
Cause you look Indian, bro.
Things happen when you play.
See that? Did you see that?
What happened?
She looked and ran over.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. Well, she looked and ran over. Just the little things, you know.
Yeah.
But you know why they do it. I mean, once you start knowing, you know.
She had, but you know.
I know she was gonna run over. She had
to, because they were taking the whole sidewalk. I was like right here with you.
Yeah.
And they had to give it up.
I know she had to move over, but I mean, it's the way she did it, so she wouldn't have to look at me.
I experience that all the time, Brian. That's not a super unique thing.
I can't believe this white man. Actually, I can't. Actually, it makes sense.
I looked at her and she looked right at me.
It makes sense.
You notice that? Did she look at you too?
No.
Okay.
I was looking.
Boom, we had like 3 seconds of eye contact.
I truly believe that if you walk into an establishment and carry yourself in a distinguished way and greet people with respect and courtesy, they will respond in kind.
Really nice for me.
Guess what? That's exactly what happened.
Good, how are you? All right. I like the suit you've got on.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
Bruno thinks that salespeople are coming over to help him, but they're really coming over to size him up.
Okay. So he kind of came up to us and acknowledged us.
It's crazy how white people think the world works. Like, I can't believe. I think he knows, but he just doesn't want to accept it or doesn't want to say it. I think that's really what it is.
Racism is out there in the.
You know what I think? I think from your reaction today, you're looking for it.
I'm not looking for it. You know a snubbing.
I get snubbed now too. But you and I, this evening, saw the same things. I saw one thing, you saw another. When a family is covering the entire sidewalk and they move over so that we can get by, you see that as them getting out of the way because you're black. You're looking for something that I think isn't there.
You're thinking that everything is okay, and it's not.
I would like for Bruno to just understand that it is a little bit more difficult being black in an all-white society than being white in an all-white society.
If you come into a place and you've got this resentment and this expectation of prejudice, it's gonna find you. If you go in,
Bro, I agree with what he's saying. If you go in and look for something, you're gonna find it. But the fact of the matter is, as black people, we don't look for the shit. It fucking is what it is. Fucking guy. 12 years too late. I'm like 10 years, like, sorry, like 15 years too late for this shit.
win with an open heart and love, and you know, you can laugh. But my life is, I get joy because I put joy out. I don't get, you know, suspicion because I'm not looking for it. I'm not coming at it with a chip on my shoulder, and that's what I get back from the world.
He just carries this knowing that people just don't like him.
You see what you want to see.
And you don't see what you don't want to see.
This was the first episode of Black and White. The shit aired 15 years ago. We're reacting to it. This is the Keeezzy reaction. Yeah, let's just say this. Okay. That white guy, Bruno, he's on some shit. That white girl, Carmen, she's on some shit. And she's what we've been warned about. This is what our black mothers and sisters tell us not to go after. And then the little girl, what's her name? I don't know. She goes by Rose, I guess. She has a more head of a modern head, which is what, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how kids be going nowadays and shit like that. So, like, all right, cool. All right, good for her. But, like, the other, her parents, oh my God. Like, they're wild, man. They're wild. They're really wild. But hey, I want to know what y'all think about them. What y'all think about this. And I'm gonna be on tomorrow. Letting you know what this is. Like, I'm gonna be on tomorrow with the next one. We're gonna get episode 2 tomorrow. We're gonna make this a 6-day thing, 7-day thing. 6 days. The 6th episode, I think, is 7. This thing is 6. We're gonna make a 6-day thing. So yeah. Y'all just stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It's the Keeezzy Network. Let's get it. Love y'all. And y'all be safe.